Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 129. We are back. Let's jump in, shall we? I think tonight we are gonna start Mulgore. It has to be done at some point. We can, drag it out and kick and scream and bitch and moan, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. So I think what we will do is, while we're here, you know what? We'll do a few things. Let's talk to Michael. Where's he at? Michael, anything to put in the bank other than the junk boxes? Wait, I think we were supposed to go turn these in. Weren't we, and do something else over here? I said I wanted to go turn these boxes in, so yeah, we'll.
How may I be of service?
I got an idea. We're gonna head to Terran Mill. I'm gonna pause as we fly because I want to get a lot done tonight, and it's kind of early. If we play for an hour, it'll be like 8:30. That's just about the time that I like to be getting ready for bed because I work at like 4 a.m. So we'll play for about an hour and 15 or so. So yeah, I'll pause as we fly. We'll go turn these lock boxes in, and then we're going to fly and go do the burning steps, I believe, real quick. And then this shouldn't take very long, should be a couple minutes. And after that, I'm going to head back to Splinter Tree and fly to Mulgore. And we're going to start doing all of Mulgore. It should be very fast because we're, a very high level and we have a mount. But as far as the story goes, I want to learn what's going on this character here. So it's one of those areas we should have done at an earlier level, but we outpaced it because we were doing like Fall, and then we did Teldrassil. But yeah, I'm gonna pause for the little bit we have left. I'll see you guys in just a second. Be right back. Alright gamers, we are back. We've just touched down in Terran Mill. We're gonna go turn in junk boxes needed. I want to see if it's gonna give experience. If it does, we might actually save these and turn this quest in to hit 60. But if not, we'll just go ahead and turn it in now, get the rep, see the quest text at least once. And then, I don't know how much more I'm going to be turning the boxes in for rep. Because honestly, I'm never going to get exalted with Ravenhold on this character. And I'd rather, possibly get a piece of gear out of these boxes. So little tin. I think we have to run through Blackrock Mountain. Say hello to the guards, give a little nod. Remember, never open that chest. Move along, read the crystal. Up we go. Need to get Randy out, our robotic chicken. Talk to Rahad. Sorry, Farad, Grandmaster Rogue.
Greetings. Come to learn from the master, eh?
I heard you needed some junk boxes.
Go with honor, friend.
My rogues need to hone their lockpicking skills, and I need locks of adequate difficulty. The stuff Zan makes us is unfit for all but the lowliest neophytes. Tell you what, if you bring me 5 junk boxes, I'll prove you with some of the finest throwing knives known to rogue kind. You can unlock the boxes and rifle through them, but you'll have to leave at least a few coins in them. Even a rogue in training needs motivation.
May these knives find a place in someone's
Whoa.
heart. Literally.
Dusk steel throwing knives.
Light bless you.
Yo! These are crazy. Well, we're gonna hold on to those, I guess. Wow. It's pretty good. So the strat would be obviously no experience, but the strat would be open those boxes, keep whatever is in them in there, like turn off auto loot, and you know, if it's garbage, let them have it. If it's something good, take it, but hopefully there's a couple coins still in the box and you can still just turn the box in that way. But that one specifically, since my lockpicking wasn't high enough and they were just taking up bag space, I couldn't really store it in the bank efficiently. I was like, you know what? Let's just turn these in, get a stack of these throwing knives. They look kind of cool. Just a little different than the wicked throwing knives. I think I actually like the wicked throwing knives more, but it's like a black and purple versus like a black and silver. We'll save these for harder content slash like maybe level 59. We'll finally throw these bad boys on. We definitely equip them to the character at 60. Because each of these characters I'm kind of just going to get to 60, and then when we're done with them, I'm going to like mint them in the gear that they are in, if that makes sense. Like with this character specifically, I think we're going to probably try and just finish up all of the like actual main non-group elite quests that aren't going to like kill us or anything like that, and just continue on with how we've been doing it, even if it's a little after 60. And then, like I said, we're just gonna mint him. I probably won't log into him anymore. I'm not gonna, like, I thought about maxing out like my weapon skills and my daggers and stuff like that. I might do that stuff in my own free time if I'm bored, or you know, just because of my OCD. But for the most part, I kind of want it to be organic, as like, okay, well, did he ever get his max lockpicking? No, he only got 279 before I stopped playing. That's okay. You know what I mean? Like cooking, I never got to 300. I got to 297. Like, I was so close. But maybe on the next character, he'll be more of a like focused chef or something, you know. But that also might be stuff that I just do in my own free time, like outside of recording. Like, I might just spend some time one afternoon when I have a day off and I don't really want to record, and I'm like hanging out on Discord with friends, just picking locks in the bottom of the ocean or something for 2 hours. And it's not really enjoyable content, but yeah, for the most part, these characters are going to be minted in the gear that like we hit 60 with them in. Like, they're set. So like if this is what Bale looks like, well, Bale Umbra looks like when we hit 60, this is what he's going to be staying in. And I don't really think we're going to get that many more upgrades within the next 2.5 levels is all we have left. We got some pretty cool stuff on this character. I'm excited to see what we get on the next character as far as like drops and unique stuff, because, you know, obviously we got a lot of cool weapons that were lucky. Nice jewelry was crazy. I think this was a BOE, a world BOE that we got out of a chest. This was a drop. We got lucky with the kill and got the title charm. The rare was actually up. This was a lucky drop out of a fishing box. This was a lucky drop out of a fishing box, I believe. Same with this. This thing is crazy, by the way. I think the belt was a lucky drop. It's monkey. We've got like really good gear for Solus Unfound. It's crazy. This chest piece is insane. Can we talk about it? 23 agility. Chieftain's breastplate of the agility. I'm not replacing this. This is definitely my level 60 chest piece. What's it look like without the thug shirt? I'm pretty sure it's like I'm like naked. Yeah. It's a chieftain shirt. Is there any shirt that we can get that like kind of spices this up? Well, you can buy a few shirts, can't you? Like non-auction house. Hang on. What shirts can you buy in WoW Classic? You can purchase various shirts from vendors, such as white swashbuckler shirt, the recruit shirt, apprentice shirt. Huh. It seems like we could get a white swashbuckler shirt, formal white shirt, rich purple silk shirt, and a scout shirt. Let's see. Do any of those make this set look better? Tailoring, misc? No. Shirt. White swashbuckler. It's okay. Rich purple. I do like that. It matches the cloak, but you know, I think we're just gonna keep the thug shirt on. We've got a ways to fly. Well, honestly, not that much more because I was yapping about shirts and matching our characters' appeal. But I'm gonna pause for the rest of the flight so we can save some time. I'll see you guys before the crazy run through Blackrock Mountain. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright gamers, we are back. Thorium Point, we've just touched down. This is the Searing Gorge. We are moving into the Burning Steps. In order to get there, we have to go through Blackrock Mountain. Now I'm not sure if there's any high level mobs or if it auto flags us for PvP or anything like that. It's been a very long time since I've been in Blackrock Mountain, but just to be safe, we'll probably go in, you know, cautious, stealthed up if we need to, sprint through. As long as we get to the other side, we can pretty much, you know, get where we need to be. I think I'm going to leave that mithril, as crazy as that is. There's a bunch of higher level elites over there, and I just don't care to mess with them right now. Just want to get through, get to where we're going, get over to the Burning Steps, get these fractured elemental shards, get the flight path, finish up any business that we have here, and then go crack out Mulgore. Now I need to be careful in this area because I have seen very high level elites just roaming through this area as I've been flying through. Like level 60 rares and like elite rares, things that would mess us up. Thorium, I want that. It's very hard for me to pass on thorium. If it's rich, there's no passing on it unless there's like elites around, but if it's small, you know, chances are I'm going for it. Right, this is the path. I love that Blackrock Mountain has this very iconic path to it. It looks like nothing until you actually get into it, but let's just appreciate it as we run up to it. You know, it's like these wooden planks that are kind of like, you know, a couple torches. It's alluring you, like, what's over here, you know? Oh, Blackrock Mountain. The name. It sounds cool. I guess I'll check it out more. Whoa, stone doors. What is this? Bro, this is sick. Come on. Got these giant braziers. Everything just stone. The dwarves have definitely been here. You can tell from the craftsmanship. The stone gate. And then you get this. What? The molten span. Bro, this is what you get as you step in. Now be very careful by the edge. Because it's just nothing but lava down there. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Oh, there's a fucking drake in the sky. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're safe, I think. I don't think they're gonna harm us, but we can't mount up in this area. So let's just traverse it naturally. But man, cinematically and just as far as like in terms of how a place will make you feel, this has got to be one of the best in the game. Like, this place is so cool. Look at this. Just a giant dwarven statue holding the chains to keep this little pillar out of the lava. And inside there is basically the strongest anvil in Azeroth, if I am understanding correctly. And in due time, we might actually come visit this and see that anvil. But oh man, that's another thing I wish we could do, is like all of the end game raid quests and stuff. Those are all really cool as far as in terms of what they do to the story and what you learn. But we are but a mere adventurer, a small guy. We're not. I don't know. Maybe far in the future, but for now, I'm happy with how we're doing stuff. So. Okay, I don't think we can mount until we actually get all the way down. But we are now in the Burning Steps, correct? Solid Wall. Pretty good warrior tank name, I'll give it to him. Yeah, I got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. What's this? That's pretty sick. Black Rock Mountain. Okay, level 56, 57 elite. I need to be careful here. Dark Iron. Welcome to the Burning Steps. I don't think everything's elite in this zone, but I do need to be careful of high level elites and getting swarmed. So head on a swivel here. Let's try and get to the flight path. At least get that flight path. Okay, yeah, not everything is an elite. What do I need to kill for Mithril? Fractured elemental shards. We will go get that this Mithril here. It seems like it's pretty free. Who is this? I can't really tell from the statue, but I'll do a quick Google search whenever we're like flying or heading to the next area of like, who is the statue in the Burning Steps? War Reavers is what I need to kill, it seems like. Probably golems? Which means poisons and bleeds are out of the picture, which is a lot of my damage. Stone constructs are really hard for rogues, I feel like, to deal with. The Pillar of Ash. Flamekin, Ragers, a bunch of imp demons. Yeah, War Reavers. Ugh. Thaurissan Firewalker. The Tablet of Seven. I'm interested in this. I'd like to... Is this something we can read? The Ruins of Thaurissan. I've heard about Thane Thaurissan. We've discussed him a long time ago, I think, on this character's playthrough. I think it was when we were doing Baelmodon in the Barrens. We were discussing, there was a couple books in there, and we read about the three Dwarven clans and who Thane was and how he summoned Ragnaros and basically became the first Shadow Priest, I believe. Was he a Shadow Priest or was he a Warlock? Or Genrok Ok Hoga Modgud Tagor Dagum. Don't know what it means, but alright, couple Ragers. We might as well just range pull them, since I can't no, actually I should be ambushing them. That's right. I definitely need to buff up though before like get stamina and stuff before I fight the next one, but let me just double check. Yeah, immune. Okay. I'd say some mobs are interesting in Classic where like a certain version of them will be susceptible to like bleeds and poisons, but then like 90% of the others are immune and ooh, a knockup. Just be careful around edges then. Crusader's Armor of the Whale. Looks pretty solid. It's not very good, but it is 2 gold, so you know we're thankful for that. Let's buff up. Even though we can't poison them, I still want to put poisons on. Why? I don't know. Makes me feel better. It's a placebo effect. It's gonna trick me into thinking I'm dealing with these War Reavers faster than I am, but we will get a stamina buff. And instead of Throne, we're actually just gonna stay on Gun, and we're gonna Dagger Dance. Get the extra agility, and just go for big backstabs. Dishikigi, what a name. Now I wonder if I can expose their armor. I should be able, you can, nice. That actually might be the play. 2-point slice, 1-point expose armor, or maybe even 1-point slice? Nah, 2-point slice, always. Because I ran out here with a 2-point slice, so 16 seconds is what we get with 2-point slice. But we get a 30-second expose armor. 340 is not much. 680, it's okay, it's not crazy. But like 1700? That's like half of my armor, right? What's my armor? No, it's even more. It's like 140% of my armor or something like that. So ideally, like a 3-point exposed armor is pretty good. It should rip a lot of that armor off of a target like this. I imagine they have maybe like 12, 1500 armor. Okay, I might have to potion here depending on how things play out, because he just hit me kind of hard. They're immune to stuns from the bomb as well. We'll do 2 here. You can't even...
Health warning.
Yeah, can't gouge. Might as well health potion now. Just go ahead and use it. Yep. Stone constructs. I love them. Uppercut and thrash is what they have. I think so far, for the most part, we're, 100% success rate on these drops, so it seems like it's got a good drop chance. We just have to kill 10 of them, I imagine. They're just annoying kills. Sorry. I think a 2-point expose is fine here. 680 kind of helps the damage. And he's not getting hit with my poisons. Feels bad. 603. Nice crit. 3 out of 10. We're going to have to use a lot of quail here, unfortunately. And it's going to take a little bit of time. It is what it is, though. We got to get it done at some point, so... It'll be a mix of this and possibly Mulgore tonight. I thought like this wasn't gonna, I didn't think about doing this until we looked at the map, but I think Mulgore is probably gonna take at least like an hour to get through everything, because I have to do the starting village, which shouldn't take but it should take 5 minutes. And then I have to do Bloodhoof and the quests that lead into Thunderbluff, and then Thunderbluff also. I'm gonna take on both these guys. It's okay. Alright, let's pop Adrenaline Rush here. Let's get a 3-point slice going here. Let's get a 3-point expose going here. Yeah, potion back up. Throw a bomb for the damage. And finish him. Okay, we didn't get one on one of these, but Hang on 1 second, sorry. Okay. They're immune to distract too, okay. I mean, it is a stone golem, it's not... That makes sense. Oh, they got the good soundtrack playing, you hear that? He parried the exposed armor. This guy's critting the hell out of me. Oh, my ribs. My ribs. Finish him.
Health warning.
Jesus. That guy crits so much. They give, I mean, solid experience. It's like 800, 900. That's okay. We've seen better, but... Ugh, I'm only halfway done with these. God. It's not like a bad drop rate by any means, but they're just annoying mobs to fight. It is like kind of brutal to fight them. At least there's some humanoids around for me to pickpocket. 4 silver. We're starting to get a decent bit of cash from these guys pickpocketing them. Thaurusian spy. I wonder if there's rogues around. I should be careful. Let's get a 3-point slice here. I can't even... Oh, I can stun them. Title does work for them, huh? Interesting. Alright, 2-point expose. Now everything else should be for Abyss. 3 Abyss should be... Nah, 2-point Abyss is fine. Nice. Didn't get one there though, huh? God, there's so many of them. Let's go for this one first. It's green. Should be a little easier. I don't really know if I can take on 2 of these guys without all cooldowns. They're kind of tanky. My damage is so limited against them. Should have waited for a 3-point slice there, but we'll go for a 3-point expose, I guess, to make up for it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose out on slice here. 1-point slice just to tide us over to the end of the fight. Six. Hopefully this is 7. There was another one. Hopefully that's 8. And then we need, what, 2 more? There's not too much to do here. We need to talk to Shani, Proud Tusk. Gotta go see what Cyrus Therapentius wants. And then take Tablet of the 7 and Broodling Essence. We've already read the tablet, so we know what to do there. And then talk to Yuka, but then hide all of those because those are all dungeon quests. So there's really not much to do here. We're just, you know, scraps. But it'll be another area we can mark off the list. And a very easy one to mark off the list, honestly, so. It's one of those ones that you just kind of get it over with because it's, you know, you just check the box. You're like, all right, we did this one, this one, this one. Let's go for a 3-point expose here. I actually like 3 points expose. Feels pretty good against these guys. Helps the damage a lot. I probably need... Nah, I needed 2. That's 7.
Health warning.
Could be 8, 9 over there. I think there was even another one over there. Three-point slice. Three-point expose. That's probably overkill. It's felt the cleanest as far as like how much health am I retaining. But okay, that is 8. I'm having to eat after like every Reaver, if not every other Reaver. Just because my damage type does not complement these mobs, man. Ah, why did I do this? I'm so used to being able to distract. I can't distract this guy. What do we have? Thorium? Yeah, we're getting that. Three-point slice. Eesh, 199 crit. Let's go for a 2-point expose here. Eight seconds left on slice. We might be able to kill him in 8 seconds. Nah, that's not happening. We'll lose out on a little bit of slice time, but that's okay. Now we should get him here. Didn't even get one there. Oof. Did someone else get that thorium? Did that hunter run by and get the thorium? I think they did. Oh, no, it's still up. Couple more Reavers over here. One hitter. Oof. We love those so much. We might have time to kill him here before our slice really runs out. Yeah, we got him. Perfect timing, honestly. Alright, last one. Run in. Get the tag. Be mindful of behind us. Let's do a 2-pointer here. We're hitting big. Ready to potion if need be. Probably going to just because. Make it a clean.
Health warning.
Yep. And finish him. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go get that flight path. I mean, we might as well explore all of the corners while we're here, because we won't really be coming back to the burning steps. I mean, I could come here just for thorium farm, I guess, but or mithril farm as well. They're great areas for ore, but the ruins of Thaurissan. So this zone seems to have a lot of homage to Thane. Got the exploration there. Dreadmaw Rock, which is where Shawnee Brow Dusk is. Let's head back over here. That seems to be our... Oh, maybe not. Actually, I think this is where you respawn if you die. I think we come over here. Yep. Flame Crest. Food and drink. Vagruk.
Where would you like to fly to?
Another area unlocked for us to fly. Beautiful. Do you have quail? No. Sell this stuff to make space. We're at 120 gold now, basically. Tinky Steambolt, Broodling Essence.
The Burning Steppes is a dangerous place, but scholars like me will do almost anything to advance our knowledge.
Broodling Essence.
I have been studying the dragonkin of the Burning Steppes for weeks, and I think I've finally had a breakthrough. I created a device. I call it the Draco Incarcinatrix 900. It can capture the essence of dragon-whelp broodlings, or at least I think it can. Here, take the device and zap a broodling in the Burning Steppes with it. While it's under the device's effects, defeat the broodling and its essence should be released. If it is, then splendid. Bring me back samples so I can study them.
75 silver for 8 broodling essences. Okay, we'll try it. Maxwort Uberglint, Tablet of the Seven. The quest for wealth is the only goal for a respectable goblin. Well, maybe wealth, and a big loud death.
I came to the Burning Steppes following the legends of the Seven. They were dwarves of great knowledge and power, and if you have knowledge and power, then wealth is sure to follow. That's what I want. Wealth. If we can learn more of the Seven, then maybe we can get rich together. The ruins of Thorisan is rumored to keep the Tablet of the Seven, which holds knowledge of the ancient dwarves. Find this tablet, copy its text, and bring it to me. Let's discover its secrets together.
Bring the tablet transcript to Maxwort Glint. Okay. The Heart of the Mountain. I'm going to hear what he has to say, but we're not taking this quest.
For years I have sought a certain gem. It is called the Heart of the Mountain, and it's the size of your fist. The Dark Iron Dwarves have it locked in their vault, and try as I may, they won't let me purchase it. So I must resort to force. Fight your way to the lower vault of Blackrock Depths, breach its secret safe, and gain the heart. To do that, you must defeat Watchman Doomgrip, and he won't appear until you've opened every relic coffer in the vault. Good luck.
Sounds interesting, Maxwort, but we can't. And you know we can't. Sorry. Ragged John.
What you be wanting? Asterisk, hic, asterisk.
Tell me a story, John.
A right, asterisk, hike, asterisk. Say, you look familiar, asterisk, hike, asterisk.
Asterisk,
Have I
hike.
ever told you about the time me and Windsor fought off a million orcs? Oh, settle down, friend. This is a good one.
Grab some popcorn kernels.
Windsor was particularly ornery that day. And believe me, for Windsor, that's a monumental accomplishment. He kept telling me that something feels off. Well, he wasn't kidding. We were in the middle of Blackrock Mountain when the filthy animals attacked. I'm talking about the orcs, of course. Pay attention, will ya?
I love dwarves.
And the clanging of steel as they rushed us.
So what did you do?
Me versus 50 orcs? I'm no fool, adventurer. My pappy always told me, discrediting is the better part of a cracker or something, and I knew what that meant.
Start making sense, dwarf. I don't want to have anything to do with your cracker, your pappy, or any sort of discrediting.
Windsor was particularly ornery that day, and believe me, for Windsor, that's a monumental accomplishment. He kept telling me that something feels off. Well, he was
This is what he's saying.
We were in the...
All right, settle down. Anyhow, so I sort of slipped into the shadows. That didn't sit too well with Windsor, seeing as how he was already extra cranky. Well, he started spinning old Ironfoe around and screaming like a madman at the orcs. Ironfoe?
Windsor was particularly...
Yep. You never heard of Ironfoe? The legendary orc-slaying hammer? Yep. That was old Windsor's hammer. He told me that Franclorn Forgewright himself made that hammer for his great-great-grandpappy. The Franclorn Forgewright, the dark iron responsible for stone wrought archimetic building stuff. He also said the hammer had a twin that Falcorn kept for himself. I think he called it Ironfell or something. Interesting. Continue, John.
Windsor was particularly...
That's not what he says. So where was I? Oh yeah, so the orcs rushed Windsor, and Windsor, well, he didn't move an inch. He stood tall as they charged him, 10 at a time. All I could see was the glow from Ironfoe and a lot of blood. This went on for hours, maybe days, I don't remember. Anyhow, finally it stopped. So that's how Windsor died.
Windsor was...
Died? Are you cracked? Excuse me. Windsor wouldn't have died from no filthy orcs. Sure as Delsmore blood sausage is the tastiest food the world may ever know. There he stood. He was cornered in orc chunks. He was covered in orc chunks from head to toe, drenched in about 18 layers of their blood. But he was definitely alive, and really, really angry. So how did he die?
Windsor was particular.
Why do you keep saying he died? I told you he died. I never said he died. He went missing is all. You see, apparently we've gotten into the middle of some big orc versus dark iron dwarf battle. The orcs, being the filthy, miserable cures that they were out early, setting up some traps and other diabolical things you probably wouldn't understand. Okay, so where the hell is he? Wait a minute, are you drunk?
Windsor was particular.
Dwarves don't get drunk, mister. I'm just a little sloppy. Why is he in Blackrock Depths? How much does this go on? Oh, this is a 300 story. There are about 300 of them. 300. Mr. I don't know. Iron Foe.
Me versus 50 orc.
Okay. Mother's Milk. It's probably one of the most potent poisons in the world. This is Blackrock Spire. We would get Ragged John's Never-Ending Cup. It's a nice trinket. Increases your stamina by 10. Reduces physical damage taken by 5 for 10 minutes. However, it lowers your strength and agility. It's a great tank trinket. Well, not a great tank trinket. It's an okay tank trinket. We've got it hidden though, so let's talk to Yuka and then we're getting out of here. We're not going to read these.
Need some supplies?
What do you have? Deadly Scope. We'll take that. And then Yuka.
Yes, I'm looking for my brother. We must find him and retrieve him, bless his heart. But if we can't bring all of him, then his head will suffice.
Jesus.
My brother Ribley has always been a drain to his family, taking our money and wasting it on one scheme after another. Well, his last scheme must have been his worst because Baron Revelgaz of Booty Bay just put a price on poor Ribley's head. I can't tell you how happy this makes the Screws Piggets. Our little Ribley's finally worth something, but now he's hiding out deep in Blackrock Depths. Please, find him and bring him to me. Or, if he won't come, then that's okay. Just bring me his head.
Jesus. They do not care about their siblings. Alright, Deadly Scope. Gotta get a couple essences, get that tablet, and then for the most part, I mean, that's really much all we're... for the most part, I think all we're doing here. I don't think there's Crom Grull. There's one chain from Shawnee. This is an elite quest. We're looking for, yep, I was about to say some broodlings on the way. Oh, come on. Okay, let me build up a big kidney here. Oh, come on. I mean, that'll do it. I have to... I gotta have another way other than just blinding them every time, though. They have like a fire aura around them. And this is a very small range, so it's interesting. Thorium. Just a little two-piece, apparently. I mean, yeah, we'd already seen it. We, ironically, looked at this organically earlier. Get the Firewalker again. Okay, we probably won't get to Mulgore tonight, but we'll probably get to it tomorrow. Because we were in the Eastern Kingdoms, I was like, you know what? Let's go turn these junk boxes in. Let's go just knock out Burning Steps. Okay. Transcribe the tablet. The symbols on the tablet are carefully transcribed. Can I read this? No, okay. Let's go get the rest of these broodling essences. They're scattered all throughout the zone, it seems like, so might be a good bit of them down here. Let's go check down here. It's also all along this ridge, it looks like. Hopefully I won't need to put on new poisons, but I'm probably going to need to put on new poisons. Here we go. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta be careful. I mean, this wouldn't kill me right away. I'd be able to get away from it, but we don't want to run into this. Thorium? Dark iron. Hopefully it paths that way and I can just take out all these broodlings. These guys are pretty easy to kill compared to those reavers, god. They give just as much experience. So yeah, I think the play is just like sneak into them, get enough range to use the Draco Incarnator, or whatever it's called. Incarcinatrix. Three out of 8. That'll be 4. That's 5. I'm sure there's more around this side. Dark iron. I don't really care to hold dark iron. We've got some in the bank, don't we? But no, I got rid of it. That's right. I didn't have space for it. If we had some in the bank, I was gonna get more, but because I already got rid of it, I'm not gonna carry any. I wasted my kick and I missed the fireball. That sucks. Jesus, that hits for a lot. 418. I gotta stop that, yeah. Kind of the name of the game with these broodlings, it seems. Just do not let them cast fireball. Got that one. Should have gouged there. 363. Whew. I'm gonna mine up the dark iron and we can just vendor it if we need, but it might have like rare jewels or, yeah, you never know what's in there, so let's at least mine it up. But also vendors for 5 silver each. It's free money. Alright, that's 6. That's 7. I'm sure there's one more around here. Burning through that quail now, but that's alright. some mithril. One more and we're done. Take that mithril. Oh, it's huge. Tons of solid stone, which we love. And there's our 8th. Let's get up close, distract him. Oh crap, he autoed me? Damn it, I'm gonna need a blind now. Alright. Getting low on the blinding powder though, I think, yeah. Alright. All of our broodling essence. Let's see if we can get the exploration down here while we're over here. It shouldn't be, but like right here, I imagine. Some high level elites. Hopefully it just gives it to me right here. Right here. Any minute now. Come on. Any minute now. There we go. Terror Wing Path. Wait, it didn't... That's not the exploration? Oh no. Maybe that was this. Maybe I have to explore over here? Some sungrass. Let's see. It's got to be this, right? So this is the... There we go. There's even more over here, though. This is that elite that I was referring to, Volcron. We saw him a long time ago. I don't think 52 days is correct, but it's like a level 60 plus elite stone golem, like burning stone golem too. I imagine that's what we need. Nope. There we go. Morgan's Vigil. Gonna pull a few, but that's okay. Shani. Seems like she's actually in here. Can I get that scorpion off me? I don't think I can just cut straight up, but... Wait a second. Oh my god, you can. Don't tell me it's like an NPC that's inside or something. It's actually underneath us? No, it's out here. Shani? Shani Proud Tusk's remains. Oh shit. Shani Proud Tusk. The remains are covered in flies and maggots. My poor tow truck. We were planning on moving in with my mother and father in the hinterlands after our tours were over. Now those plans are ruined. My whole platoon was captured, Bill. All were slain, except me. The little crumb grow wanted to save me by some sort of ritual. I was chained to the altar and brutalized by the beast. My physical being ceased functioning after an hour's torture. The beast then ripped my wedding nose ring off my face and stuck it on his finger. I'd never seen such savagery. Find Crumb Growl and kill him. Take my ring back to Tau Truck and bail. Tell him that we will meet again in another life. Recover Shani's nose ring from Crom Growl and return it to Thal Track in Kargath. 10 stamina, 6 spirits. Solid little tanky ring, but where is he? I guess we'll just throw him in the target macro too. What's his name? Growl. Well, there he is, but is he underneath us? Where is he? Doesn't seem like he's an elite or anything like that. He should be pretty easy to take on. I just gotta figure out where he is. Oh, easy with the lava there, cowboy. So it says he's further. Can I step in this lava without it burning me? Yes. It's cool, the lava. Ooh, that was kind of scary. He's in this cave, I bet. Let's do some strategic dropping. Alright, fresh poisons. Big stamina, because I might go crazy here. And then we're going to sneak in. Alright, 15 minutes. Let's hit the pockets as we go in. I'm sure they have them. Dark Iron Mithril. They don't have much cash on them, these guys, but they do have some. An exotic cookbook, we've gotten that before. Try and get this ore real quick. Now we're gonna pull the mage. And probably the other ogre, but that's okay if so. Light plate gloves. I'm surprised we didn't pull that other ogre, but is he not in here? He's got to be at the end of this cave, no? He is. Okay, okay. I was like, that wouldn't make any sense if not. What do we have in here? We have Bloodlust, Torch, 2 other mobs, a mage, and an ogre. Oh. Honestly, I can probably distract you. Got her nose ring. Let's slip back out of here. We'll leave that dark iron just because not worth my time right now, honestly. And I'm gonna go see what Cyrus has to say. I might have to just duel him or something. But we're past our time limit, and I need to get ready to go. So we'll just go see. I'm not sure if we're gonna take this on or not. A Taste of Flame. It's a dungeon quest afterwards, but. Said we need to go back to Kargath to turn in that nose ring, so. I think that's where we're gonna rest tonight anyways, although I could hearth and end in Splinter Tree, but. Which we probably should, since I'm gonna be over on that side of the world tomorrow. That's definitely the cave there. Alright, that'll be the final thing we do. We'll turn these quests in, we'll fly to Kargath, we'll turn that quest in, and then we'll hearth and rest in the Splinter Tree post inn. Easy. Slither Rock. Cyrus Therapentius. Only a fool would dare disturb me in my lair. You seek out the flight? Present me your proof of your worth. You have a feeling already knows that you are unworthy. Black Dragonflight Molt. Well, we'll read on how do we get that. I think that's possibly a dungeon quest as well. Trying to avoid this black drake here. Black Dragonflight Molt. You get this from completing the quests in Searing Gorge. Calarama Blade, I think is his name. Starts a chain. It seems like I might have to go to BRD. Sorry. So it seems like you have to do a set of other quests in order to get this molt, so I think we're gonna abandon it because I don't know if we're gonna be able to do those quests from. I think they're like the elite dragons in this area, which we also have to explore over there at some point, but just go ahead and hide this. If we get the molt, I'll know. I've made like a mental note about it for the future, but I don't think we're gonna get that molt, honestly. Ah, this is so annoying. Make a leap for it. Oof. Dark Iron. We'll leave it. I mean, it is right here. Now we'll get it real quick. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, we'll get it real quick just because it's right here. But let's turn this quest in. Let's go to Kargath. Let's turn that quest in. And then let's wrap it up for the night. I need to get ready for bed. Need some more quail. Gruna. Everything else is us. Tinky? Do you have the Broodling Essence, Bale? I can't wait to study it. And besides that, my patron is not the type of person you want to disappoint.
It worked! You got the essence! Well done, adventurer! Well done! This essence will be invaluable in my research. I hope to one day learn how to capture living dragons' whelps, or perhaps capture their eggs. If I could find a way to do that,
We do that
then I
in
would be
a
the
raid?
envy of
Cool.
dragon scholars around the world. My employer would also be happy. And as I said before, he's someone you want to keep happy. I have another favor to ask of you. My initial study of the essence you collected shows that it might be possible to freeze dragon whelp eggs and preserve them. I want to test this theory, but first I need specially made engineering components. My colleague, Felnuk Steelspring, can make them. Here, take this letter to Felnuk. It tells him what I need. You'll find Felnuk in Winterspring, in the town of Everlook.
Winterspring. Give Tinky's letter to Felnuk.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Hi, Felnuk. My studies in the Burning Steppes are proceeding splendidly, and I owe Balumbra a lot for all his help. Here's what I need to continue. A steel coil bumper bitzel, a 17-gauge ice spanner, 12 pounds of duck feathers, a jar of that glue you make. Thanks a lot, Felnuk, and when we see each other again, remind me not to put coal in your boots. Tinky. Maxwort. The Tablet of the Seven. Do you have the writings of the Seven, Bale? Have you learned the secrets of their tablet?
Ah, you found the tablet, and your transcription is superb. Are you sure you're an adventurer and not a scribe? Here you are, adventurer. Here is the payment I promised. For years I have sought a certain gem. It is called the heart.
Okay, that's not one we're doing. Alright. Now
Where would you
let's
like to
fly
fly
to Kargath. Shouldn't take but a handful of seconds. Let's move these around real quick. Looks good to me. Everything is organized. Nice and neat. We really got to take some time and use some of these materials, man. We are filling up fast. I've got, what, 5 open slots left in the bank? We got cloth, leather, gems, potions, bags, extra weapons from the journey and the memories, consumables, ore, powder. Well, bars, really, not ore. It's been refined, but at some point I do need to level up my hammer and fist weapon abilities, but again, that's probably something I'd do off stream unless it was organic. Well, off recording. We're not streaming, but recording. Same thing. Okay. Who are we talking to here? Thalthrak? Thaltrak? And Theodora. Excuse me, Theodora? Do not take this task lightly, Bale.
Interesting. Etched into the structural foundation of each of these fragments are initials. GLA. Those are the initials imprinted on the elemental shards. Below the initials are a rank marking of some sort. The machinations you destroyed in the Burning Steppes were of rank 4. I assume that this is a lowly rank. Take this shard sample to Lotwill Variatus in the camp to the east. He is a scholar of some renown in the field of elemental sciences. He may be able to assist us in our search.
Lotwill, I do remember him. We might go turn that in real quick. He's only right here. Wanted? Is that what it was? No. He's inside, isn't he? Yeah. He's gotta be. Where is this guy? Oh, he's in that scouting party, isn't he? There he is. Ah, but we can't turn it in until he gets into town, I see. Alright, well, let's turn this in. We'll go talk to Lotwell, see what he has to say. Probably going to be some kind of chain. Might be a dungeon chain. It is. So that one will hide. But it's another 1350. This is 5k, so it's like another 6k experience. Should put us at least like 75% into 57. We broke 120 gold. We're at 123 gold. Almost 125. Seems like Tal Track is the leader. It sucks we just met his lady. Excuse me, sir? Got some bad news. You got a really sick mask, though. When do you guys go on break? When can I turn this in?
How you doing, man? Who you be?
Oh, maybe he has to be like off shift or something. I don't know. All right. Well, while they roam around, I guess let's go talk to Lotwell. Mark him with a star in case I need to find him again. See what Lotwell has to say.
Hi, how are you? Alrighty then.
What have you got there, undead?
I know these markings. This can't be Argylmac. Argylmac was killed 10 years ago. How can I be sure? I was the one who killed him. He was a despicable dwarf, hell-bent on twisting my life's work to meet his diabolical needs. It seems that the wicked always find a way to escape justice. If this is Argylmac's handiwork, then he must be destroyed. I will need samplings of his latest creations. With the proper samples, I may be able to stop this uprising. The Creations Guard Argylmac in Blackrock Depths.
Okay, well, that's when we are hiding. Dungeon quest, but it sounds cool. Morbus. Bro's going morbid. Alright, hopefully Thaltrack is back up. Or back in camp, at least. You guys finally standing down? Everything safe?
What you want?
Rezal Blade. That guy's sick.
Hello, man.
I think he roams back over here and then we can turn it in. I hope. If not, we might have to just hearth and turn this in another time, but... because it is late and I don't have time to be waiting for you. Thaltrack. Come on, brother, right here. Right here. It's like a 5-minute loop he does this or something. Come on. Well done, soldiers at ease. I think we can finally. Yes. Did you find Shani? Is she okay?
Later.
Dial track collapses. We're gonna move to the hinterlands. Did she tell you? This is gonna be our last mission. I don't want it, Bill. Keep it. Throw it away. I don't care. The ring means nothing to me now. Not without her. Ah, poor guy. Alright. Sadly, we're just gonna, chuck it. Our rings are better. We don't really need a tankier ring. I'd rather have the damage, honestly, but it'll put us at 124, close to 125 gold. And our hearth is on cooldown, so it should be off cooldown when we log in tomorrow. This is where we need to be. Perfect. Next time, I think we're going to start Mulgore, like I said. Knock all of the starting village out. Should take about 5 minutes. Do all of Bloodhoof. That should take maybe 20, because we have to go over all different corners. And then finish up with anything low level that brings us into Thunderbluff. And then from there, we'll make sure we're done with Fellwood. From Fellwood, we'll move into Winterspring. From Winterspring, we'll move into Western and Eastern Plaguelands. And then from there, we'll go and finish up with Silithus. So, alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.